YouTube. What's going on? Appreciate y'all watching the video. What's going on? What's going on? I like this angle right here. It's a nice little angle right here. I can lay in the bed with y'all. Lay in the bed. What's going on? No, I ain't gonna lay in the bed. Make this video. What's going on? This video, I'm gonna hurt some guys out here today. I'm gonna hurt some guys today. I may even hurt myself. But I wanted to talk about something. I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time. And it just, you know, I get a lot of emails from guys. A lot of my content on my channel comes from, yeah, man, what's going on? A lot of my content comes from the emails that y'all be sending me. I'll be bumping into guys at truck stops. I bump into guys at Walmart. I'm a celebrity, man. I appreciate the love. I was at the mall one time and I bumped into a guy. I had no idea that, this YouTube thing was gonna go this far, man. I looked at my channel, I got 3,500 subscribers, man. Like, damn, 3,000 people watching me. Wow, it's crazy. But let me talk about this video. I get emails from guys, and I'll be emailing guys. And it's just, I'll be bumping it. It's just like I get to talking to guys. Like, it's just funny because guys, they want a lot. Guys want everything. They want everything. I want everything. Right? But you can't disrespect the hustle. That's going against the rules. You can't disrespect the hustle. You got to respect that. You look at the hustle and it's just like, you know what? I got a lot of respect for that hustle. You put 10 years in. You put 15 years in. This dude put 30 years in, 50 years in. I'm going to use Donald Trump, for example. I know a lot of y'all don't like Donald Trump. But you got to give him his respect. He may not be a politician, great politician. Who cares? But when it comes to business and knowing how to make money, the man know how to make money. Do you have billions of dollars in the bank? I'm just going to ask you a question. Do you have billions of dollars? No. You haven't proven yourself yet. You got to respect the hustle. God is going to test you. It's just like I bump into guys, right? Get emails from guys. Hey, man, I want this. I want a truck. I want to get my credit right. And all this. But then I start talking to him before we even get the credit, before we even talk about getting a truck, before we even talk about getting to the nuts and bolts of like getting this money to get the millions. You want to get the millions, right? Oh, I want millions. I want this. But you got some stuff on your record. You got a felony on your record. You got a charge on your record. Your license, you got points on your license. You got, just think of all the excuses that grown men come up to give a reason not to do something. right? Oh, I got $20,000 in back child support. Oh, I got 10,000 in debt, and I got student loans, and I got my mama died and all this bullshit. It's like, dude, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. So it's just like, it's funny because it's like, let me use LeBron James, for example. LeBron James. LeBron James. He's a basketball player. Now, it's funny because like people don't hate the game. It's just funny. It's just people like to see LeBron James or a person that's made it, right? LeBron James, you know, he's an NBA player. He got millions of dollars, right? But you act like somebody gave him that million. You act, y'all, folk be acting like, not y'all, but you know who I'm talking to. Everybody know these people. I mean, if you watching me, you woke. So, I mean, y'all on point if you watching me. But I'm just, for the sake of this video, I'm trying to give y'all some content. Give y'all something to think about. So, like, folk, it's like I find folk jealous of another man because he put in the work. He put in 10, 15, 20, 30 years to get to where he at, but you hating on him. Why he got all that money? He don't need all that money. Why he got 10 trucks for? You ain't gonna drive all them trucks. Why you got an office building downtown? You don't need that big old office building downtown. Why you making all this money? You don't need all this money. You know, like I was reading the thing about Jay-Z. I don't know if y'all heard about Jay-Z. He spent, it was this thing in Instagram a while back, or Facebook. Jay-Z spent $100 and something thousand at the bar. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, knowing how much money Jay-Z got, the dude almost, with Beyonce and Jay-Z together, they almost worth about $1 billion. They worth about $1 billion. And in my mind, if Jay-Z want to drop $100,000 at the bar, I'm like, that's it? That's all you gonna drop at the bar? 100,000? All that money you got? I buy the club. I mean, it's just, it's like, and like I was reading the article, it's like folk just hating on this man. Well, how can he spend $100,000 at the bar? One, it's he spent $100,000 because that's his own event. It's marketing. He probably spent that $100,000 and got $500,000 back in free advertising and you know, people buying his liquor. I mean, it's just, but the point is like folk something else. So it's just like, I bump into guys, like I was saying before, guys be wanting 10 trucks and their authority and all of that. It's like, dude, before, like a lot of times I be talking to guys, emailing guys, it's like they be telling me all their life business. I'm like, whoa, you don't need to be thinking about getting a truck right now. You got to get your head right first. You got all these excuses. You got all these, you got to grow up first. You got to grow up first. You're not ready to run no business yet. You talking about being a boss, being responsible for other folks' livelihood, but you can't even get your credit right. Oh, I got $10,000 in credit, and it's just like, dude, you got to go to church first. Go to church, get yourself right, become a man, grow up, and own that, clean that stuff up. Then come out here and talk about you want to get a truck and get your CDL or something like that. It's like it's like grown men be. It's just like it's crazy because it's like, okay, you want millions, right? You want millions, billions, right? But you had to go through it's a journey you got to go through. You can't disrespect the hustle, man. You can't disrespect that. You can't disrespect the journey. It's a journey you got to go through. All that work LeBron James did. You know, LeBron James was carrying a basketball ever since he was a little boy, right? Y'all read his, go read his story, his life story. That boy, he was carrying a basketball ever since he was a little boy. I mean, what, like 5 years old or some jump? I mean, like, it's crazy. So it's only makes sense that, okay, LeBron James go to the basketball court every day, practicing his jump shot every day, practicing his jump shot. It's only natural that, okay, he get drafted into the NBA. It's only natural he gonna get millions. It's only natural he's the best player in the NBA right now. It's only natural because he put in the work. He put the work in. You can't expect to get all of that, right, and not put in the work. You think somebody just gonna hand you a truck and trailer? You think somebody just gonna hand you the millions? Oh yeah, I got a trucking business here. I got 10 trucks. You want it? No, you got to go out here and get it. You got to learn. You got to find yourself first. You can't just be talking about, oh, excuses, because if you can't handle a $10,000 debt, if you can't handle that, how do you expect to come out here and be trying to deal with hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars? If you can't handle a little $5,000 debt, a little felony charge, and you know, and you got people working for you, you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. You're just not ready yet. Virgo life. Yeah, I'm still at was Sam's Club anyway. Yeah, I'm still here. I mean, I'm empty. I've been empty since last night, but my load don't pick up until 2 o'clock. So my next load anyway. You know, I got $900 on the load. It's going 250 miles. You know. Depending on who you are, some guys be like, man, that's a cheap load. Hey, if you can go on low board and find something better than that, I sure would take it. I appreciate it. But that's what I got, and that's what I was willing to run, and that's what's going on. But it's just like guys is. But anyway, if y'all take anything from this video, is okay, I know y'all see me here. Y'all see me here right now with the truck and trailer. Y'all see me here. Oh, yeah, I want my authority in. It's like I'm showing y'all the hustle. I'm showing y'all the process. I'm almost going on almost a year of my authority. It's like guys want to, it's just crazy. Guys just want to come out here, apply for their authority, in 30 days, get a direct shipper and have 100 drivers in a week. It don't work like that. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Like, really, you gonna go from 0 to 1,000 that fast, and you don't know what you're doing. You gotta put the time in. You gotta put the hustle. You gotta expect that hustle, that time. You know, like 5 years, 10 years, you got to put time in, man. Like, guys are a trip. Folk are a trip. I mean, you can apply this concept to just about anything. It's just like people get jealous because somebody has made it to a certain level, but then they don't want to look at all the work he done put in. Like, just think about it. Think about all the work somebody has put in to get to where they are now, the way that you see them. It's like, it's just kind of, it's crazy because it's, don't you understand that that person had to put in years of work, a lot of work. It's like guys got like all these issues, personal problems, right? Like I've been through a divorce. I've been through a foreclosure. I've been through heartache. I've been through debt. I've been through child support. I've been through that stuff. You got to put the work in. If you want your truck and trailer, come out here and get your business. You got to come out here. You got to get your mind right first. You got to be a man and own your responsibility. Okay, I got this foreclosure. You deal with that. That ain't nobody's fault but yours. You got to grow up and deal with that. Oh, you had a failed relationship. You was married. Now you're going through a divorce. You got to grow the F up and just deal with that and be a man. It's like, okay, I got to deal with this divorce. I got to deal with my child support and be a man and pay your goddamn child support. It's like guys got all these excuses. Well, see, it's easy for you to say that. What are you talking about? What you dealing with ain't no different than everybody got problems, man. Well, I got a felony charge. Okay. You shouldn't have done that. Now, but be a man, own up to it, and figure out how to deal with that felony charge. Oh, you failed your PP test. Whose fault that is? Ain't nobody fault but yours. You failed a PP test? What are you thinking? You're going to go and try to get a job knowing they're going to test you and fail it. What the hell wrong with you? You smoking and doing other those. You're going to rob somebody, get a charge, and then act like it ain't your fault. I don't understand. What? Be a man and own up to that. You had a failed relationship. Okay? The relationship didn't work. Okay? Be a man and just move on, man. So, you know, but a lot of this is towards myself. I mean, because at the same time I'm yelling at myself, but at the same time I'm using this to talk to guys, and because it is like a lot of guys don't understand. Like they want to get into the business credit, they want to get into getting a truck, they want to make millions of dollars, right? They want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but then they can't even balance a checkbook. They got personal issues going on. You can't even balance a checkbook. But you want to manage a trucking business. You want to go get a truck. You ain't ready, dog. You ain't ready. Stay a company driver. That's the best thing you got going for you. When tax time come and say you get audited and the IRS come in and say, we need last year's profit and loss statement. You don't got none of that. We need fuel receipts for the last 12 months. The DOT come in, we need log books for the last 12 months. We need this and that. You don't even know how to manage basic paperwork. Don't even know how to balance a checkbook. You don't know how to keep a file system in place. You don't even know how to keep a register of, but you want to get a truck. What do you think this what you think is cake? What you think this is? Stay a company driver making $1,000 a week. That's what's best for you. You got to clean your debt up, clean your personal business, clean that personal stuff up, go to church, become a man, and get your mind right first before you think about, I want to get a trucking business. Now, I'm not trying to throw shade, and I know I'm not a perfect guy. I'm not better than anybody else, but I'm just trying to make a point. I had to go through that process. I'm still going through that process because I'm not perfect. I'm still going through that process. I'm a human being just like the next guy. But what I'm saying in this video is some stuff that I've learned in my life, some experienced business folk who made it. And I would say half of what they tell me and what they talk about is more spiritual than like the technical day-to-day stuff. Before we even talk about running the business and being in charge, being the CEO and the boss, you got to get your mind right first. you know, because you're going to be pointing the finger for the rest of your life. You're just going to be pointing the finger. Oh, it ain't my fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. Why did they happening to me? Why they doing this to me? And no. You can't do it. You can't be a boss, a CEO pointing the finger. You have to own it, take charge, and figure it out. So, so that's the gist of this video. That's the gist of this video. Just a little rant and rave for y'all, you know, give y'all some content, give y'all something to think about. Cecil Adams, what's going on? That Master Chief Trucking, Travis Gifford. Y'all be having some funny names. Trucking Fish Show say 50% mine, 50% mind of my business and 50% staying out of You funny. You know. Eddie said, bro, you have to fall before you can be successful. I'm sorry, fail. Let them fail. I don't get what you're saying. They meal either sink, swim. No need to preach because everyone's going to do their own thing. No, I mean that's what I do, man. I run my mouth, you know. That's what I do because it's just an opportunity to make a video, give y'all some content. A lot of my videos come from getting emails from guys and stuff like that, and you know, talking to guys and stuff like that. So that's what's going on, you know. I'm so sick of us black people blaming the environment for the actions that we do. We as black people need to adjust, make change to better our lives, opportunity. It's everywhere just too lazy to look. Yeah, I mean, you know, with the advances in technology, I mean, you can get a PhD on your phone. I mean, really, you can get a PhD degree. You can get a PhD on your phone. You can just sit there and pull up Wikipedia. What's an LLC? You can type in Wikipedia LLC, limited liability company, and the Wikipedia will give you all the details and stuff on how to structure an LLC. Okay, and what you know, Wikipedia give you a history on LLCs and corporations. It'll go back to Queen Elizabeth and, you know, the creation of a company and, you know, diversifying and, you know, creating entities and the legal structure and all that. You can get a PhD right here on your phone. Just Google it. You know, but guys, you know, folks act like it ain't that easy. Yeah, it's just that easy. A lot of the stuff that I talk about in my videos, I Googled it. Taxes, Google. I mean, you know, how to do your own taxes. I mean, Google. So it's just like, you know, when we talk about like, it just depends, you know, when it like, for example, okay, your own authority, companies making money, trucking trailers and taxes and all that stuff. It's on Google. You just Google it, you know? So it's just like, okay, because like I be talking to guys, like for example, I talk to guys and like, I'll be like, man, you need to do your own taxes. Now, I mean, doing your own taxes come in different forms, but see, when you are a small business owner, 1-man, 2-man business or less, you should be doing your own taxes. I mean, I say a sole proprietor, like you need to be doing your own taxes, because when you got so many moving parts, you know, it's easier to keep, to me, it's easier to keep track of what's going on. So in the event that something happens, you get audited by the IRS, or, you know, depending on which industry you're in, if you like a doctor or something like that, something happens, you get a lawsuit, you can easily backtrack and figure out, okay, what's going on, because you pay attention to your paperwork on a daily basis. I'm just using this example. It's not about taxes and nothing like that. I'm talking about being educated and staying woke on the activities of a business. So, but once you get to a certain point where you got so many things going on, yes, you need to outsource certain activities in a business. But when it comes to taxes, my opinion is just like, okay, say you got an accountant, right? And he does your boring bookkeeping, mundane stuff. You need to have your accountant on speed dial. Your accountant should be, your tax person should be able to pick up that phone at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's just my opinion, because it's not the responsibility of your accountant if you get audited. It's not their responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's your business. So if you was to get audited, if you're in an event that you was in some kind of legal suit and you need to present paperwork to show credentials on your business, it's on you. So you need to have fast, easy understanding and access to that information. And if you don't have that, you know, so that's, so when we're talking about that kind of stuff, I'm talking about education. And like, guys, it's just funny because it's like guys want to be employees of their own business. It's like, that's not, you're not being in business. You're not in business. You can't, okay, go create your own business, but then bring in all these people in your business to take money back out of your business. The whole point to be in business so you can make more money. It's like, you know, you got this person charging you 10%. You got this person charging you 10%. This person, you might as well go get a job. You know, you got all these people in your pocket taking all your money, you know, but that's just my opinion, you know, because the point I'm trying to make is you got to be comfortable in what you're doing. And like a lot of guys, you know, I'm talking to, I was like, man, you need to do your own taxes. It's like, man, I don't want to get audited. What you being audited got to do with you doing your taxes? The reason why I say you need to do your own taxes is so you can have understanding of what's going on in your business. You need to understand what's going on. Okay, it goes back to what I was saying. You got to put that work in. How the hell you think you can manage $1 million, $5 million business, and if you don't even know what a P&L is? What is a P&L? Oh, I don't know. You need to go on Google and figure it out. What's the income statement? Go on Google income statement. What's the deduction? What's the tax credit? I mean, what things can or can't be deducted on your tax? I can go on and on, but the point is, a lot of this information is widely available. All you gotta do is go on Google, just right on your phone. A lot of y'all got phones. Y'all sitting there watching me right now. How do you get an EIN number? Google. I mean, a lot of the questions, it's like, it's funny. Here it is. It's funny. I get emails from guys all the time. I get emails from guys all the time. In the email, it'll ask me a question. And some of the questions I don't know off the top of my head. Well, and while I'm emailing them, I would just pull up my phone and just Google it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, and just send them the link. You know, it's funny. That's it. In 2018, where information is so widely available, you can get a PhD right there on your phone. And I know, guys, I know we millennials, we want it so fast. You know, we want that PhD in a week. You didn't even put the time in, but you want the PhD in a week. You want the millions in a week. No, it's going to take 5 years. For me to get here right now, it took me 2018. Wow. I'm probably thinking about 15 years for me to get here right now. I went through a whole lot of stuff. I went through bad credit. Like my credit score, I remember my credit score was 500. I remember I had a 500 credit score. A 500 credit score. You know? And here I am sitting up here. My credit score is like 750, 740. I can pretty much get anything I want on credit. And I'm not trying to brag, but I'm trying to get you to understand. I put in the work. It took time to put in the work. So I bought houses, foreclosure. It's on my credit. I was married. I got divorced. I went through, you know, credit and everybody got problems, man. My life wasn't easier than the next guy. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I had to come out here and work, just like a lot of guys do. So I'm trying to make a point. Y'all get what I'm saying, you know? RJ say, what do you think about multiple dropouts, especially if they don't pay as good? I don't pull them. You know, I need to load the pay. Like I call up these brokers. These brokers, they want me to, I see a load on the board. And a lot of times I know they don't pay, so I don't really expect to get the load. But it's a few times where I've called on some multiple stop loads and they pay very well. So I'll go ahead and run the load. But if they don't pay, it just ain't going on my truck. I mean, it's as simple as that. You know, I need the load. You gotta understand. See, this goes back to this video. You gotta know how much you gotta be in tune with the financials of your truck. This video blowing out. You have to be in tune with the financials of your truck. So you got to watch the video. You got to be in tune with the financials of your truck. So after going through my taxes, all my paperwork, my P&Ls, looking at my truck, my bills, and my whole life, and my truck making money, I come to the conclusion that I need $1,000 a day for my truck. You have to find that number that you feel that you deserve as far as running down the road in this truck. So with that being said, so when I say I need $1,000 a day, I mean $1,000 a day. Now, do I always get exactly $1,000 a day? No, but there's some loads I get $950. But if the load pays $950 to go 250 miles, if you do the math, I did pretty good of profit. Profit-wise, I did pretty good. After fuel, expenses, I made a little bit of profit for the day. I'm cool with that. So RJ, when we talking about what did I think, you got to find that number that you feel that you want to do that load for. I don't think there's no exact number, but for me, I need $1,000 a day. So if that load ties me up for 2 days, that load better equal up to $1,000 a day. I don't care what it's doing. It need to be doing $1,900 for 2 days work, $1,850, $2,100. It needs to be somewhere close to $1,000 a day. If it ties my truck up for 3 days, I need $3,000 for this load. I don't care what it's doing. I need $3,000 minimum. If it pays more, fine. But if it got multiple drops on it and it take up to 3 days, I need $3,000 for the load. Something close to it, $2,800, $2,750. Work with me now. Work with me. That's what I tell the broker. I'll be like, I'll right there on the phone, I'll pull up my calculator. I was like, hold on, let me pull up Google Maps. Okay, this load going here. Okay, let me pull up, I'm on my calculator, 1 second. And I'll do the math right there on the phone with the broker. Let them know I mean business. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, we can do that load for $3,000. $3,000? I don't know if I can pay. I was like, well, my going rate on my truck is $1,000 a day. So this load is gonna tie my truck up for 3 days. We need $3,000 for this load. Oh no, we can't do that. Okay, appreciate your time. Goodbye. Click. Business. You got to know the financials of your truck. Simple as that. So it's not about how I feel about it. It's not whatever. You got to know your truck. You got to feel your truck. You got to breathe your financials of your truck, your P&Ls. You got to breathe your truck. You got to feel it. Your truck note, your trailer note, your insurance. That's costing you money. So when you're on the phone with a broker, you're like, you need to know what it costs for you to be in business so you can quote the right price. You got to know your numbers. You got to know your truck. So it kind of like some of this stuff, like y'all asking questions, but it's just at the same time, it's just like we got to backtrack 5 steps so you can get an understanding before we even get to start pricing loads. You got to work backwards here because once we start looking in the financials, hey, your truck and trailer may be cheaper than mine. You could probably do it for $700 a day, $600 a day. But for me, I need $1,000 a day for my truck. That's just what it is. When it comes to multiple stops, it need to equal up to $1,000 a day. I don't care what it's doing. Eddie said, no, I hear you. I love watching your channel. We all very similar, and I think, and I'm sure close in age. If we only knew what we knew 20 years ago, man, who you telling? If I would have known what I know now 20 years ago, riches come to people that read. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, here come real nigga. What up, real nigga? What? You weak in the knees about folks. I ain't worrying about real nigga. He always talking shit. I've been in the game 5 years. My credit was worse. See, he got one of them guys. James, he talking about his credit was worse than mine. This ain't what this video is about, man. My credit was worse than yours. It's like, finally someone that talk the truth about trucking. That's what I'm saying. People get in the trucking game trying to get rich quick and find out it's tedious, hard work. Yeah, running the truck, it's a lot of work. But, you know, at the same time, even though it's more work, I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. It's a love-hate relationship because it's very rewarding in a weird way. It's, you know, it's, I don't know how to explain it. By no means I know I'm know it all, but James McCloy, you hit a nail on the head. Four. That's what I be trying to explain to people, especially when you have to sit on a load for an entire weekend and it's going less than 1,000 miles. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm rolling. Be safe. All right, Kenny Eugene. 20 years ago, no internet. Now, all kind of information at your fingertips. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got me to make these videos for y'all. You can pull my videos up on your phone. You can pull up YouTube. You can pull up. And the crazy thing about it, I think Google, they knew this. They knew what was going to happen when they give an opportunity for people to just give out information and this plethora of information is just at you know, everybody's exposed. So it's just like, it's crazy because in this day and time, there's no reason why you shouldn't be making at least $100,000 a year. All the stuff that's on YouTube, I mean, you can learn how to build a business from watching YouTube videos, and in about 30 days, you can have a business making money. I don't care what it is, doing hair. You can find something. You can find something to where Be Smooth. I don't associate myself with Be Smooth. But anyway, you know, me and Be Smooth, when I first started making videos, me and Be Smooth got into it. He was trolling my channel, and I called him out on some stuff. And, you know, you can probably go way back to my Snyder videos, and you can find them videos of me talking about Be Smooth. But Be Smooth, he's a jerk. He is a jerk, you know. So he's an a-hole, man. Like it's you know, I don't even associate myself with him. It's like every 5 minutes I drop a video, and I guarantee you that when I make a video and when I get dislikes on my video, I always get one dislike on my video. And I know who it is. It's Be Smooth. I get one dislike on just about every one of my videos, and I know it's him. It's like as soon as I drop a video, I get a dislike, and I know it's him. But anyway, yeah, this video going 40 minutes. I'm trying to cut these videos down short because, you know, I get on here and run my mouth, but you know I like talking to y'all, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.